feel like I'm on Dexter right now.
Mangia, courageous cooking in a craft kitchen.
Buying a whole bird is so much more economical than buying pieces. This bird actually was on sale for 88 cents a pound. So I got this 12-pound bird for like less than $10. And what I'll get out of it by butchering it myself, I'll get the wing tips, I'll get the liver, I'll get the back, I can make soup stock, I can make pate. But I know a lot of people are scared of the whole bird. So I want to show you how to butcher a bird. So my beautiful bird was fresh, but if you get a frozen bird, you've got to remember to defrost it in your refrigerator about 2 to 3 days before you want to cook it. You really want to defrost it slowly and at a cold temperature so you're not allowing the bacteria to grow. You can also run it under cool water to kind of speed it up, but really 2 to 3 days in your fridge is the best way. As far as washing the bird, there's a lot of different, you don't have to wash the bird. When you put it in the sink and you're washing it, then you're just spreading the bacteria around. The best thing to do is to take it out of its bag in the sink and let all the stuff drip and dry it off. You need a few very important essentials to carve a bird. A very sharp chef's knife. Sharper is better. Dull, you can hurt yourself. Scissors that are called poultry shears or kitchen shears. They cut through bone. Now, I often will cut up a chicken and just use my knife, but with the turkey, it's sometimes easier if you have the poultry shears to get through the backbone. I also have my brining solution all set up in a bag and a Ziploc bag. And I've got a soup stock pot ready and waiting to receive all the lovely bits. Oh, and a cutting board. You need a cutting board. I like to use plastic because then I can run it through the dishwasher, but if all you have is wood, that's fine. You just have to sanitize it after you've worked with poultry. This is what the bird looks like. You know, here's its legs. Oh, now look, see? Here's the liver. Oh my gosh, it's so big. And this is going to make pate. So I'm saving the liver. Save the liver in my little bowl. Let's see what's inside. It's filled with stuff. Beautiful turkey neck. That is going straight into my stock pot. Let's see. That's it. I didn't get all the giblets. Wait a minute. Don't forget to open the package because in the package is, I don't know if that's the kidney or a heart. I can't tell. Oh, that's part of the heart that goes into the stock. There is the beautiful liver. Oh, also, look, this little pop-up thermometer, I never use it, so we're throwing that away. Now we're gonna get ready to start carving her. Let's talk about what is what on this bird. This bird right now is breast side up. So here are the legs, we've got the thighs, the wings. I'm gonna show you how to do something called spatchcocking, which is removing the backbone and splaying the whole turkey out or the whole chicken out so that it can cook evenly and much faster than when you have it all together. So what spatchcocking really is just removing the backbone and pressing down on the breastbone and cracking it, and it sounds all kind of nasty. All right, first I'm gonna take this nice nubby little piece off of here. Oh, my chefs at school are probably going, watch that knife. This is the tush. Goes right into the stock pot. Now, there's the backbone. Spatchcocking. You take your poultry shears and you're gonna cut right along that backbone. It might fight you. Turkey's last revenge. We want to take the backbone off from both sides. Sometimes, if it's fighting you, I'll start from the other end and get in there. Oh, broke it, got it, yes. All right, so now we've got it on one side, we want to get this other side off. The dog is hoping I drop the bird on the floor. Not gonna happen. Ah, there we go. This is so much easier with a smaller bird, but here we go. There is the backbone into the stock pot. Now the next step in spatchcocking a bird is to flip it back over, breast side up, and you push down on it and crack the breastbone. But I'm not spatchcocking this bird. I'm gonna cut it up into pieces. The easiest thing to do is start with the legs. We wanna remove, this is the thigh and the drumstick. I'm gonna keep them together as one piece. And it's pretty simple. I'm gonna show you. See this? You just cut away at this. It's actually already pretty much done. You're just cutting away at the skin that's there. And as I'm breaking this down, I have my brine solution already set up in a Ziploc bag, and I just drop my pieces into the brine. Now, I also want to put the wing tips in my stock pot. My stock pot has onion and carrot and celery, mirepoix, and I also put in some herbes de Provence. You can put in whatever you like as far as herbs. Now, the wings. Separating the wings, you want to separate the wings with a little bit of the breast meat on there. So you sort of start in an angle, and you can find where that joint is, and you just want to I feel like I'm on Dexter right now. Right through that beautiful wing, right into the brine. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side so you get to see it twice. There's the thigh. Simply cut through the skin. You're not even cutting through meat and bone right here because it already has been kind of detached. So we're just cutting through that joint. Another beautiful thigh and drumstick into the brine. Again, the wing, I'm going to, here's the joint. You're gonna find the wing joint is right here. So you kind of cut up a little bit above it so you get a little bit of the breast meat on the wing. Once you get to that joint, kind of got to get in there. When that happens, you go from the other side. Go from the other angle, and ta-da! So I have been washing my hands over and over again because whenever I have to touch anything after I've touched raw poultry, I wash my hands. So be careful, wash your hands. So after I've removed the legs and the thighs and the wings, what we have left is this beautiful breast. Now you could choose to roast this breast whole. You could wrap it up and freeze it and roast it another time if you just want to do something with the legs and the thighs. You can debone it and make a roulade out of it, which is fancy, and I'm not doing that because I want the whole breast, just like this. Now, all this rib meat, I think I might remove some of the rib and put it in my soup stock, and then put the rest of the breast into my brining mix. So yeah. All right, it's gonna fight me again. I have now successfully broken down this whole turkey. Look at this gorgeous breast. I'm going to put this into my brining bag. Now, in here, I have a buttermilk brine. I've never done a buttermilk brine before, but it was a great recipe in the New York Times. So it's got buttermilk and salt, and that's it. And it's going into a Ziploc bag that then I can zip up and put in my fridge for the next 2 days, because it takes 2 days for it to brine. I've got my soup stock. So in here is the turkey wingtips, the turkey neck, the turkey back, the turkey kidneys, the turkey heart. I've got all the goodies from the bird and most stuff that goes into stock. So I'm going to just put water. You just want to cover it with fresh water and put it on the stove and boil it up for, I don't know, 45 minutes. Bring it up to a boil, then down to a simmer, and then I like to put a lid on it, a jar. A lid is a jar, and just let it do its thing. Now, I did not put the liver into my stock pot because I happen to love chopped liver. So whenever I buy a whole bird, I save those livers, and sometimes I get lucky with a chicken and I'll get a few extra livers in there. With a turkey, the liver's really large, so I'm gonna make my chopped liver pate. And it's really simple. A tablespoon of butter, a shallot, saute it till it's soft, put in the liver, sprinkle salt and pepper on it. Once that's done, I deglaze the pan with a little bit of sherry, and then I run the whole thing through my little Cuisinart until it turns into a paste, and I add just a dash of mayonnaise to make it smooth. So good. I fought that turkey and I won. I broke it down into pieces that I could brine, I could roast, I could grill if I wanted. I could put it in a toaster oven and make it in smaller bits. I could put some of it in the freezer and make it another time. The point is, buy a whole bird because you're gonna use all of those pieces. You're gonna use the liver to make pate. You're gonna use the parts that you cut off to make a little stock for your gravy. And then when everyone has finished with the meal, you grab all those bones and you put it back in a stock pot, cover it with water, add an onion, a carrot, and some celery, and boil it down again and make bone broth. Because, so good for the skin, the collagen, it's economical, it's healthy, it's delicious. Buy a whole bird.
Mangia, courageous.